So as you know, I was messing around with these in that one video with the firework or the firecracker and the C4 comparison. I did it in the pop can, or I did the outside the pop can between a firecracker and a C4, and then I did it inside the pop can. And if you'd seen my other video, it completely shredded the pop can apart. So the other day I was messing around with these, and we had an empty laundry detergent container in the recycling. So I took it, stuck one in, and this was the result of it. It blew out the sides and completely caved in the top and blew out the top. So I was at work today and I was thinking, I kind of want to have some fun with these when I go home. So what I'm going to do is, well, first I went to the dollar store and I picked up a couple items I kind of thought throughout the day that I wanted to stick them in. And I took a couple things from home too, and something from work. So I went to the dollar store and I got a jar of peanut butter that I'm going to stick one in. As you can see, I drilled a hole top here. I'll stick it as far in as I can into the peanut butter itself and pop the fuse through here and just light it. I grabbed a roll of toilet paper. This is a really thick tube from shrink wrap, when we shrink wrap crates and boxes and stuff that we ship out. And I drilled a hole right through here. I'll stick it in and probably lodge something in here to keep it from falling back down. Cheap plastic cup I bought from the dollar store. Cheap energy drink that I bought from the dollar store. I'll probably tape it in the middle and wrap a bunch of strands of tape around it. And a milk gallon filled with water. I've done this. I already know what's going to happen with that, but it's cool. And last but not least, my old piece of shit laptop. I think I'm going to wedge one in here and see what happens. And if it's cool, I'm going to do a second one. What I think is going to happen, I'm really interested in the peanut butter, because I'm not really too sure how the peanut butter is going to do. If it's just going to, the peanut butter itself is going to prevent it from, actually blowing it out, or if I'm going to have peanut butter everywhere. If I have peanut butter everywhere, that's going to be really cool. The toilet paper, I have a feeling I'm going to be cleaning up a mess afterwards. This, the saran wrap roll, without the saran wrap, obviously. I don't know. This is kind of debatable because this wall is really thick, and then on the inside there's actually a plastic seal coating. So, I mean, it's solid. I mean, it's stronger than like one of those cardboard mortar tubes you get. So that'll be interesting. This I might have to do with some bricks because I have a feeling I have plastic flying everywhere. I'm pretty sure that I can blow a hole in it. I think it'd be kind of cool too. What I might do is, depending on how it sits, I might shake this up and stick it on top, depending, if it's leaning too much towards a neighbor's house. Obviously, I'm not going to do that because I don't want a energy drink rocket hitting their house. I already know what's going to happen with this, and I think I can blow a hole in my screen, and I'm really hoping that's what will happen. But like I said, this thing crapped on me a couple years ago. I already have a new laptop, and this has just been sitting until you can take it to one of those recycling centers, because you can't throw electronic items out anymore, else you get fined. So, and I think I might fill up a box of paintballs and stick one in there and see how that goes, because I think that'd be pretty cool. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so here's the water jug. So this was the end result of the gallon jug filled with water. Jar of peanut butter. As you can see, it completely destroyed that jar of peanut butter. I was standing about 30 feet away and I was hit by pieces of peanut butter, and I have no idea where any of that jar is. I think it's just all in small pieces because I haven't found any yet. But yeah, that was definitely really cool. So I actually did end up finding most of the peanut butter jar. It was about, I'd say 15-20 feet in our bushes. But yeah, definitely cleared all the peanut butter out of the jar though. Very cool. This is the thick saran wrap cardboard tube. Okay, so I put a hole in it. It didn't completely blow it apart, just blew it open. Which, I mean, it's, like I said, is reasonable because, like I said, this is very thick, hard cardboard, thicker and more stronger than regular cardboard mortar tubes. But it did blow a hole in it. This is the energy drink. Here's what is left of the can with it full and the C4 cracker taped to the side of it. Small box of paintballs. And there's just absolutely nothing left of that box or the paintballs. Roll of toilet paper. Okay, so here's what it did to the toilet paper. I was kind of disappointed. It didn't really do what I thought it would do. It did rip pretty far in here, you can see. Probably about an inch. Of, yeah, all the way through. Almost. Yeah, almost all the way through. I really thought that sticking it down in here, it would have just blown completely out and it would have just been shredded toilet paper everywhere. So, that was kind of disappointing, but I mean, it did do some damage. Here's the cup. So this is all that I could find of what was left of that cup. As you can see, it's all just shredded. Not too many big pieces. This one looks like it to be the biggest. It's about as long as my finger. So yeah, that pretty much shredded that plastic cup apart pretty good. And last but not least, the laptop. Without opening it up, here's the first look of the back of it. Completely blew out the back of it. Okay, so that was definitely cool. That was definitely my favorite. I have not opened it yet. I just brought it into the garage. So this is my first look too to see what happened to this thing. Holy shit. That was cool. Definitely lost a lot of keys, and it, as you can see, it blew out the screen, and it's kind of hard to tell, but it's actually, looking at it this way, it's bowing out this way. So that was really cool. See, it's coming out here and here. And there's an indentation. This is where it was sitting, right here. It's all indentated. Most of the keys blew off. This was definitely my favorite one out of all of them. It was really cool. I was kind of hoping to blow a hole in the screen, but it didn't. But still, that was definitely my favorite one. Was the laptop that didn't work prior to doing this. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I know I sure enjoyed blowing this stuff up.